Welcome again, viewers, to Las Americas Tenerife. Do not believe everything that you read about here in March. Don't believe everything you read. Let me show you a wee bit of this wonderful tourist resort, Tenerife. Okay, so we're going to take a wee walk down. We're in the kind of surfers bit here. This is not the best beach. The beach gets better as we go down here. All the way along here, it's quite good waves, quite good for surfing. There's a wee bit of wind here. If you come off the main promenade back onto the kind of middle of Las Americas, there's hardly any wind today. The weather is beautiful. It's about 25 degrees, which is the norm for March. Yesterday was a wee bit cloudy. You'll get that occasionally, but in general, I've been to Tenerife in every single month of the year, apart I think from January, which I'll maybe do this year or next year. But I can tell you my experience, middle of March, the weather is normally fantastic. I brought out a fleece last night and I was so annoyed because it was too hot to even wear it. I had to carry it about with me all the time. What a spot this is. This is why I come to Tenerife in March. One of the best places to come, isn't it? Now, we've just seen recently, I've been doing videos in Gran Canaria, Lanzarote and Fuerteventura. All fantastic places for weather. But I was getting a comment quite often from one viewer, and I still appreciate the guys watching all the videos. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this one, I know you will, so give me a comment. But after every single video that I've done in Lanzarote, hello, alright. After every video I've done in Lanzarote, Fuerteventura and Tenerife, he would always comment saying I would never risk going to any of these places in the winter. I always just go to Gran Canaria. Now, you know that I've got a playlist with about 1,000 videos from Tenerife from nearly every month of the year, apart from January, right? Nearly every month of the year. You'd have seen my videos last year during the Cheltenham Festival, St Patrick's Day. The weather was fantastic. 9 times out of 10 in March, the weather is fantastic. You can get unlucky. You can get unlucky going anywhere, of course you can. Hello, how you doing, alright? Not bad, yeah? Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where are you?
Didn't expect to see you here.
This is a nice wee spot you've got here, isn't
I
it?
saw you were in Lanzarote.
That's right. I was there last week in Lanzarote and Fuerteventura. Where are you guys from?
Ireland, Cork.
Cork?
And you were Dublin and...
That's right. I was. I'll maybe get to Cork one day.
Hopefully.
That's great. Well, lovely to meet you.
And you too, sir.
What's your names?
Sean.
Sean.
And Teresa.
And Teresa. Alright, lovely to meet you. I'm Kevin. Okay, lovely to meet you guys. Enjoy. It's a great spot you've got there. See you later. See you later, guys. Maybe see you in Cork one day, guys. Lovely to meet you. Yeah. What was I talking about there? Yeah. So there's one person who comments on all the Tenerife videos, and he basically just keeps saying, I would never go to Tenerife. It's just a dump, and the Gran Canaria weather is a lot more reliable and better. And I've got to be honest with you, I only base everything, all my beliefs really are always based on evidence, science, my own personal experience. I've done hundreds of videos in Tenerife in March. I've done quite a lot in Lanzarote as well, at different times of the year. And don't believe when somebody says the weather's terrible in Tenerife in March. The weather normally is fantastic. There's people sitting here, tops off, enjoying a beer, looking out to sea. Absolutely amazing. There's a Deep Blue restaurant over there, the wee play park. Yeah, what a spot it is there. The guys from Cork had the best spot in the place, I think. They're just sitting there enjoying it. Oh, look nice, doesn't it? Sol Tenerife Hotel, they're always mentioned there. Prime location if you're going to Veronica Strip, but it's a bit risky, I think, noise-wise. Look at these seats, are just free for me to just sit in. I can just sit and have a beer. What a spot it is here. Yeah, so basically, you can get unlucky going anywhere, can't you? My parents have been to Lanzarote in June and they says it was too windy to even sunbathe. And they're always telling me Lanzarote is really, really windy, and I'm always like that. I've been to Lanzarote loads of times and it's never that windy, apart from the last time I was there it was a bit windy. But so was Tenerife at the same time. So the Canaries weather is pretty similar. If you're thinking of going to Canary Islands in the winter, from experience and from science, not just my experience, data, facts, the islands probably with the best weather will be Tenerife and Gran Canaria because they don't have as much wind as Lanzarote and Fuerteventura. But, I mean, they're still really, really nice. So, you will find that people get emotionally attached to a resort. I know the guy who's always commenting loves Gran Canaria, and I still really appreciate you watching all the videos. I hope you enjoy the Gran Canaria videos, but anytime I post a video in Tenerife, you just say, oh, this is not a patch in Gran Canaria, the weather's a lot better, this and that, and all I just need to say is check the playlist, check the videos that I've done in Tenerife in February, March, April, October, November, December. The vast majority of the time the weather is fantastic here in March. It's one of the best times to visit, I'd say. If I had to pick 1 month to come to Tenerife, it could be March, because you're still getting snow in Scotland at the start of March sometimes, and you come here and the weather's just fantastic compared to it. April, maybe a wee bit more guaranteed, a wee bit hotter at night here. The summer months, I mentioned this in a few videos, because of the flight time, 4.5 hours, I don't really come here in the summer, because I can go other places where the weather's fantastic, like the Algarve, Mallorca, Ibiza, mainland Spain. So that's the reason I don't come here really during the summer much now. Plus I've done a lot of videos in Tenerife, so it's hard to find new ideas for videos, so I try and not overdo it. So this is why you'll see me here probably in October, November, December, or maybe January, February, March. Very, very occasionally April, but not really between May and October normally. But the weather's fantastic. I've purposely picked the windiest part to show you, and it's not that windy. It's a very, very slight, pleasant breeze. And it's a great spot here. So don't believe everything you read. If you see comments, people saying, oh, it's terrible weather in March and all that, all you have to do is look at the evidence, look at the videos I've done, check the playlist, make up your own mind. I can only tell you from experience, Tenerife weather out of the Canary Islands is definitely on a par with Gran Canaria, and it's less windy than Lanzarote and Forteventura. So this really depends what you like. Absolutely beautiful here, isn't it? Beautiful spot. We went to Monte Carlo. Look, Monte Carlo, this place is called, nice wee place. Papagayo Beach Club is down here. I've seen quite a lot of bikers about today. I met a couple of viewers earlier on that bike stuff on, they must have been biking somewhere. There's a Coco Beach restaurant and the Papagayo Beach down here as well. As I said, the better beaches in Las Americas are further up, and then when you go further up you get to Adeje, like Thanabe and Del Duque, where the nice beaches are there. Check the guys we out to see there. Nice, eh? It's a nice spot here. Now, it's nice, quiet and peaceful here, isn't it? And then round the back you've got the Veronica Strip. So it's a contrast Tenerife. It's got something for everybody. Beautiful spot here, isn't it? So this is getting filmed middle of March. Weather's amazing. And it's, to be honest, it's normally hot on this. It's about 25 degrees, but I would say normally it's hot on this. Still a lot of people down here, despite it not being the kind of best beach. The beach does get better down here, but Papagayo Beach Club is really busy at the weekends. Sometimes they have to pay to get in. There's a minimum table value, I think, sometimes when it's really busy at the weekends, but during the day I think you can just sit out here. This wee bridge over here. Hotel Troya over there. Quite a few people have asked me what it's like. I've only done a video inside it. I've never stayed in it. Never really see it for under £100 a night, so you won't really see me staying in hotels most of the time that are over £100 a night, because I'm only here doing videos. Nice, eh? Not bad for March. Don't believe everything you read. Look at the evidence, look at the videos I've done. Same goes for any other place. I think the weather, this is maybe why in Benidorm I'll go there April, May, June maybe, because I find it's a wee bit risky. January, February, March can be hit and miss with the weather. I think just now the actual weather in Benidorm is really good actually, but sometimes you take a bit of a risk, so if you're booking it in advance, you don't know what the weather's going to be like. If you book it last minute, you can literally check the weather, can't you, before you actually come. Lastminute.com. So a nice wee spot here. Okay, so have I convinced you the weather's not too bad in March, is it? Not that bad. Great to be in Tenerife in March, one of my favourite times to come here. let me know. That guy who always comments about everything I post about Tenerife, he always posts a negative comment about Tenerife and says Gran Canaria is a lot better.